So, Dora, you going to try that dog food?
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
So,
Okay. So you just ate a piece of kibble, right?
Yeah, Poppy was eating. Abstro said we should put the mic down there to have everyone hear Poppy eating.
Oh, yeah. Poppy's crunching so loud.
Yeah, and then it didn't take a second before
No.
Dora's like, I'll try one.
It's
Wanna
like
try?
Dora was
What?
looking at her food before we were even talking about
Right,
it.
like
and
eyeing
then
it up.
an opportunity arose.
Hey, I need a
Tiny's
snack.
dog kibble.
All right. You ready for a review?
Because this is the thing you like to do. Yeah.
I
we
mean,
are, the dog
since I was
kibble
a,
review.
Yeah, since I was a kid, I would try kibble,
Yeah.
and they all taste the same.
Does
Yeah.
this one fall into
This
the
one
category?
tastes like kibble.
You can't
Okay.
taste the chicken and rice?
I can't.
Chicken and rice flavored, according to the
Man,
box.
I really wish it was though.
Oh, you want to know what's in it?
What's the first? Yeah, the first
Okay. Well,
ingredient.
we're going to talk about the forest in a minute, right?
Yeah, of course we are.
Okay.
Bless you.
Ingredients, I guess the first ingredient is the largest, which is chicken.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's good.
Okay, let me. No,
do you taste any chicken in the kibble?
maybe if I tell myself.
But there's a lot of stuff in here. Chicken meal, whole grain brown rice, cracked pearled barley, white rice, dried yeast, chicken fat,
Yeah,
salmon
They got
oil.
all this salmon oil.
salmon oil. Well,
What is
just
chicken meal?
I don't know. I guess like meal.
Simon
Chicken.
I'll
wasn't
tell
asking
you what it is. It's ground up protein concentrate from chicken parts, including the skin
Chicken
and flesh
parts.
that often is used in pet food. Yeah.
That's the word they've
Flesh too,
chosen.
huh?
Yeah,
Chicken
yeah,
meal.
That's
Plain
got some
flesh.
beak and claw in there.
It is beacon claw.
and skin. Listen, you got the freaking claw that's selling that in Piggly Wiggly, and I like skin.
Yeah.
But look at this: kale, chia seed, pumpkin, blueberries, oranges, quinoa, dried kelp, coconut, spinach, carrots, papaya.
All of
Yeah.
this is in that?
This is good quality shit. I only buy good stuff. Actually, this was a sample, but I use Buffalo brand, which is probably pretty similar.
Yeah,
And not one bit of taste, huh?
it tastes like kibble. They always.
You know what we need to do? I need to get a shitty brand
It just tastes like kibble.
and a good brand, and then we need to do a taste,
Taste
test.
test.
Oh, God. All this?
Absolutely. Well, no, him.
Oh, just him. Okay. All right.
I think
I thought I was going to get roped into this.
What started it when I was a kid was like shit like the treats that
Yeah.
look like a little bacon strips and shit.
Right, they're soft and
Yeah,
kinda
like I
smell
gotta
okay.
I gotta see if that had now with more bacon flavor or whatever. Like really? Is it?
Those probably aren't as good for you.
I remember the ones I ate last time though was regular, so I got to see if it's more bacon flavor. I got to really test this out.
This could be a fun YouTube channel. Just
Yeah, I know.
dog food review, but it's just a dude eating dog food.
I would do it.
Do you think those wine, what are they called, salmoniers or whatever? How do you say it?
Oh, you said
What?
sommelier, but I
Oh,
don't know.
sommelier.
Okay, I don't know how to say that word.
Yep.
But anyway, do you think they could taste that and go, blueberry, papaya?
I don't think their palate would be
quinoa.
No.
trained to.
You could train yourself though. Dora
you
could be
could
one of the
become
first
a dog
ones.
food sommelier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could.
You could.
No doubt.
There was a one called. I thought it was called. No, it's called the Hamburger Helper, but it wasn't. That's real food.
Yeah.
There was this. I talked about this a couple of years ago. There was like this puck. That it was trying to look like ground beef, like a hamburger
Yeah.
ground beef thing, but it was soft and it was in a plastic wrapper and
Yeah.
you break it up and you drop it in.
Oh yeah.
As a kid, that one I would eat. When I say on the regular, I probably did it like, I don't know, a dozen times. Like every time
Yeah.
because it was soft enough, and I'd probably do it like every I don't know, couple of months. I'd want to know if I liked it yet.
Yeah.
never
you
liked it.
Yeah, you never did.
Just a little nibble of it because it always tasted
I'd have done
like
the same
dog
thing.
food.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Often it does. Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh,
Sons of the Forest.
It's out.
It is
Yeah.
out,
You can eat cat food in the game.
right?
Yeah.
So
And
that's a thing.
true.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
in 7 days as well. There's some
That's
cat
right,
food.
Yeah.
What about the long dark?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can find. I know you can find cans of food. I don't know if there's one. Yeah, you know what? There is dog food. You
That'd be
can't
a
eat-
fun.
You can't eat dog food.
We should make a playlist.
the dog
the-
food playlist.
all the games we play that
yeah,
we can
you can eat dog food in.
Yeah.
Pet food in.
Man, and you know if you were in a survival situation and you came across a can of Alpo, game on.
Oh,
You'd
yeah.
be so happy
you'd be
about that.
very happy.
And if you could heat it,
Oh, it would be probably the most amazing
maybe
thing.
that's what we do with you next.
Well,
Heated Alpo.
so when it comes to like the wet, we're back on this. When it comes to like,
we talk about the forest in a minute.
I think this is almost a subtitle at the end. And Dora loves dog food. Just
Yeah.
anyway.
when it comes to the wet foods and stuff, like I have I've never tried it, and I don't think if I have a channel, I would. But yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, there's a reason why it's not fit for human consumption.
Yeah,
They put that on.
There's probably a lot of
food.
chicken meal in that.
Yeah. And then, it's a good dog food when they go, yes, it is okay for you. Like, there are dog foods or pet foods that'll market themselves so you can eat it. It's like, we don't recommend you eating it. But, I mean, technically you could.
Just some of the treats, like the cookies and stuff like that, I've had some of those, and I'll be like, well, that's just a cookie. Like, that's just
like a dog cookie.
Yeah.
It's just a cookie.
it tastes like just a normal cookie.
No, they're not
usually
sweet.
a savory cookie.
I've had a one that is definitely sweet and tastes like a cookie.
Well, you've eaten
Oh.
more dog food than I have.
It's true.
Yeah.
Damn, now I want to try the cookie.
Thank you to our sponsor, Liquid IV. And the holidays are here, and it's a hectic time of year. And I know for me, if I'm going to family, or if I'm running around shopping, or if I'm going to a holiday party, it's easy for me to just forget to drink water altogether. I mean, literally an hour ago, I was pounding my strawberry-flavored liquid hydration multiplier because I know I'm going to be going out tonight. And I don't want to go out when I'm dehydrated. And that's why Liquid IV has your back. With 8 vitamins and nutrients and 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink and no artificial sweeteners. And I'll actually do another one when I get home tonight from going out. It always makes me feel better. It's such a noticeable difference the next day, especially if I'm going out to drink. And if I'm not drinking, that's okay too, because I don't drink enough water anyway. If you're anything like me, you need Liquid IV. That rhymed, and I'm not even going to charge them for that. That was perfect. So tear, pour, and live more and stay hydrated through the holidays with Liquid IV and get 20% off your first order of Liquid IV when you go to liquidiv.com and use code Neebs at checkout. It's so simple. That's 20% off your first order when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code Neebs at liquidiv.com.
You
I
would
know,
think
it's a
we could
good
eat
choice.
dog food and cat food. But remember that Astor and I went on this, we were on a cruise. And we went on that island, that guy was eating stuff from the woods. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And he's like, my grandma always said, if an animal can eat it, we can eat it. And I'm like,
Oh,
nope.
no, yeah,
Nope.
that's terrible advice.
Your grandma's
Yeah.
been
True. No,
grandma's
not at
been
all.
dead since she was 30.
There's animals that have built up tolerances to poison.
Yeah,
and
like a
different
like
things.
a buzzard. You're gonna go on the side of the road and eat something that's got gangrene.
Yeah.
No, but even like poison, like berries, when you go like, because I
Yeah.
think I remember seeing like, oh, if I can do that, it's like, no, they've been eating that.
Kookaburras
since,
can
you
eat
know-
a funnel web spider.
I find
There
it
you go.
amazing how many plants, flowers, are poisonous as fuck to cats. It's
Right.
crazy. Yeah.
Chocolate. They're supposed to feed chocolate to animals.
Well, the chocolate thing I get, but like the amount of plants.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
insane.
It's like poinsettias, I think, or one.
Oh,
of them.
they're
Yeah,
hardcore.
like, yeah, really poisonous to
Lilies.
animals.
There's so many. Like it feels like it's like 70%.
Jeez.
But like if out there, if you're getting your significant other some flowers and they have cats, do yourself a favor.
Yeah.
Do some research.
Yeah, a little bit of research, and you will see.
That's good to know.
It's like Mother Nature's saying this invasive species needs to be put in check a little bit.
Don't like this cat.
Yeah, let's make most of these beautiful flowers that they want to eat, because cats, they chew on whatever.
Yeah.
Cats are cats.
Yeah.
So the forest.
There should be cats in the forest. Are there cats in the forest?
There are not cats in the forest. I have not seen one cat. The raccoons, squirrels, birds, deer,
Yeah.
moose. I've
There's
not
a
seen
shark.
a cat.
There's a shark.
There's a shark. Yeah, sharks.
Those moose have a grudge against you if you. They'll come at your ass.
Yeah. So we've been playing that for a little bit now, and I think everybody's enjoying it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
I like it. It's a nice. I don't know. It's another survival game, but it's got some elements that make it feel unique. Which
Inventory's way different than most of what we play.
is hugely.
But once you get used to it, I like it a lot.
I like it
Just
too.
Being
I
able to
do too.
see everything spread out instead, like 7 days. It's a little obviously it's just a bunch of little square icons, and that works. But it is nice to have this graphical interface where, like, oh man, I can see everything in my inventory, like very crystal clear.
And
Yeah.
and I can't put something that I wear in the wrong spot, it always goes. All these things
In the
always
proper
go in the
spot.
proper spots where
Yeah.
so I'm not going to be as disorganized as I normally would.
True, yeah.
You know, which is very nice.
Does it make sense you've got all this in your knapsack? No, it does not.
It's way more than you could probably carry.
Probably game in. It makes sense.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
you're carrying 2 logs on your damn back.
Yeah,
Could you imagine walking around with a dozen wine bottles,
yeah, exactly.
alcohol bottles on you?
That's going to weigh you down a bit.
Yeah.
Clank, 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 clank,
Yeah, 2 briefcases full
Yep.
of grenades. And,
You're running away from an enemy.
Damn, my grenade broke my wine bottle.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
An actual, like, yeah, if they, I don't know if any games do that where you're actually carrying all the stuff that you have in your inventory. Like, imagine you're carrying 100 wood around and 50 rocks.
How did Long Dark play that?
there was a weight. Yeah, there was a weight system.
Uh,
And it was, I guess, a little bit more believable. What I liked about the Long Dark is if you had certain items on you, you could hear that item. Like if you had a pan or a pot for cooking or
You'd
boiling
hear it
water,
on your person.
and you're walking, you can hear the clink clink. You can hear the clang of the
And
pot.
with
Like,
the
some of
animals-
sound design there is great.
Animals maybe hear that more too. I mean, it seems
That's
like
a
a
good
game
point.
that they
Yeah,
would.
maybe they would. Hey, maybe it makes you a little noisier.
You were
Yeah.
more in danger when you were walking around with meat, right?
Yes, no, the wolves could definitely smell meat. If you
Perfect.
got raw meat in your pocket. Yeah.
Yeah.
They I know we're talking about Sons of the Forest, but you did bring up Long Dark. They just had an update. We probably won't jump back into it on the channel, maybe the dumpster, but yeah, the new update allows you to take all the safe houses that you can stay in and you can customize them now. So you can go into a mode and, you know, all the chairs and anything laying on the ground, you can move, pick up, put it wherever you want in the world. So yeah, it's like, you know, they've really added a lot of customization into the safe houses, which I was like, oh, that's awesome.
Do they let you break the furniture to burn it?
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Different game completely, but I just want to bring it up because I might forget. Were you guys aware that birds, and this is in 7 Days to Die, birds don't attack you
Yep.
when you have full health?
I was aware of that.
What?
Someone's
Anyone
brought
else?
it up.
Is that okay?
Just heard it recently. I would have bet nobody knew because I never heard anyone
I
bring
didn't
it
know
up.
that.
Yep.
So if you're 99 out of 100, it'll attack you.
Apparently,
Well,
they can.
Just the lower your health is, the more likely you are to be attacked.
Because they're buzzards, they see
They can
you.
smell your death,
Oh,
essentially.
all right.
And
I don't
they
know
won't
who's
at all
brought that.
if you're 100%.
Yeah, I don't know who's. It's been brought up while we've been playing before in the past.
I want
Like
to test
this-
that out. I want to get in
yeah,
there now. I was like,
like
all
this is
right,
the
like,
first.
let's
I've
go
heard
into
of
the
that.
desert. One of us full health, the other one at 50.
Oh yeah.
See if any buzzards come.
That's great.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
I
it's a
learned
good
it
bit of
from
knowledge.
Facebook.
Yeah.
One of our community members. I don't remember who. Thank you.
Wow. Okay. That's good to know. If it's real.
I thought we all knew.
A lot of you are liars out there.
You know
No,
what?
we
I will
have
tell
had
you
that.
this.
Good God.
In the comments, I don't think I saw one person say I knew that.
Interesting.
I'm like, I don't know if the guys know this, but I was like, I didn't know.
So it could be horseshit.
Yeah. We get a
No,
lot of.
I'm pretty sure it's real.
It could be.
We've gotten this before.
Very
where
true.
It's like, yeah, we'll see something. It's like, if you do this, it'll work. We're like, oh, let's try it. Nope.
I'm pretty sure it's real because I mean, surely you can recall times where they just haven't been messing with you.
I absolutely can.
Yeah.
Yes.
Our next recording, we need to
Test this.
test it.
All right.
And make a point of testing it like.
Oh, we're in a
the
perfect
game.
place to
Yeah.
test it too. Perfect place.
Here's the kind of comments I see.
Yeah.
Great info. Great tips. Oh, that's great. I can't wait to use that. And it's real. Then you get, did they just make this up? It's just craziness.
Yeah.
And then the other one is, this was true like 3 years ago.
Right. Yeah. So it has
Right.
since been updated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, why didn't they just do this? Like, yeah, that's been going for a long time.
I just randomly started just last night before I went to bed. It popped up and was the our very first, forget which alpha it was, but in 7 days.
16, I think.
16. Our very first time when we walked kind of to the police station
Oh,
there.
yeah.
That old police station
Yeah.
that looks like a freaking courthouse or something. Man, what a time! Just like I think Ada was cutting that,
Yeah.
right?
Ada and I
believe
were
so.
cutting, that's not long after Ada joined the team.
Yeah,
And we were cutting like the first 2 or 3 episodes together.
yeah. I mean, it just looked. It looked like a different game, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And I remember the first zombie that we fought. It was like in front of the police station, and it was just intense music, and it was just. It looked so shitty, you know what I mean? It was kind of a funny
Yeah.
contrast. Beating it with a little stone hatchet.
And we knew, I know people will say we still don't know anything, but we knew so little
Oh, yeah.
about that world back
Oh, yeah.
then.
Super green. We're just like, oh, this is a survival game. Let's hop in, see if we can survive.
One of the smartest things you said right in the beginning, and we're all like, I think I picked up a football helmet pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
And Thick was going through some trash, and Abster gave him shit about going through trash really early on in the game, like first couple minutes. And then Neebs was like, all right, let's take 10, 15 minutes and just so we don't talk about every insignificant thing we pick up for the next 10, 15 minutes. And that was a good call.
Yeah.
Because that would have been shitty to edit.
Here's some rocks.
I found a grass.
Yeah, I found a grass.
Maybe we should do a video where we maybe react to that first video. Watch it, pause it, and go.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Here's what we did wrong.
We could do that on
Here's
the
what we've
dumpster.
learned.
Yeah. That'd be good dumpster content.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Oh, memories.
We could do that for all of our games.
We could.
Arc.
Mm-hmm.
We can get
And that's all of our games.
a separate React channel just for
That's
that. Yeah,
That's it.
we can react to every damn thing we've
Just
done.
a React channel reacting to the shit we did 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Arc in 7 Days has definitely been a consistent.
Yeah.
But so many good games come and go. Like Grounded. Man, I enjoyed Grounded.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Enshrouded, I enjoyed.
I'm still curious about Small World because people really like that.
Do they?
I know it's similar, but it's
I
pretty
never
damn popular.
I never hear about
I thought it
though.
was.
Yeah.
I always
I'm
forget
getting
about
mixed up. There's a lot of fucking shit out there.
After
but
playing Grounded, I'm just worried if it's going to hold up.
Yeah, what a graphical delight.
Yeah. Grounded
Yeah,
was
it really
so,
was.
so good.
I don't know anyone who likes it when the days get shorter, but I would like it if we were less busy, but that's not how it works. That's why Factor's no prep, no mess meals from breakfast to dinner and anything in between makes your life so much easier. Nutritious options to keep you fueled for your busy days, and more importantly, you're doing it with great taste. I mean, seriously great meals delivered right to your door, ready in 2 minutes, and for me, guilt-free. Because if I wasn't eating Factor 3, 4, sometimes 5 times a week, then I would be out there grabbing unhealthy options like fast food or seriously processed food. But this food is never frozen, always fresh, and you've got options out the wazoo with 6 menu preferences to help you manage your calories, maximize your protein intake, avoid meat if you want to, or simply just eat a well-balanced meal on a regular basis. Because Factor's meals are chef-prepared, dietitian approved, and if you do the math, Factor is cheaper than takeout and dining out, especially these days. So stay on your game with quality ingredients that you can not only trust, but you can taste. And if you're like me and just don't like cooking half the time, then you're saving time on prepping, on cleaning, on wandering around the aisles looking for stuff that you need that you can't find because you're like me. Then do yourself a favor and head to factormeals.com/50Neebs and use code 50Neebs to get 50% off your first box plus free shipping. That's code 50Neebs at factormeals.com/50Neebs to get 50% off your first box plus free shipping while your subscription is active. Thank you, Factor. Back to, I guess, Sons of the Forest.
Yeah, let's go back there.
I'm pleasantly surprised because I like the first one, but then for a while we're like, do we jump into this one? Can we get the camera angles? And now I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to step away for 1 second.
Do
Okay.
it. And we're going to be recording that today, no?
Right after this podcast, we're going to record a couple episodes.
Yeah. It feels like, it's not a bad thing, but it feels like it's 2 games to me. It's the above ground and below ground is the other game.
The caves is a whole different monster.
Seems it. But, hey, that works. Definitely works for that setting.
Yeah, building. I love building in it.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of work to build.
It does, yeah. It you can't just. I mean, yeah, it takes time to actually build a decent structure in this.
Yeah, but luckily you have Kelvin.
Yeah,
And Kelvin's a huge help.
that was a brilliant idea on their part.
Oh yeah, it's wonderful. Like you got this little helper who you
Yep.
can assign roles. Yeah, you can tell him like go out, get wood, put it into this wood holding device.
Yeah. Make him a little brain dead.
Yeah,
Little
it's perfect.
injured,
Yeah, he's
so he's-
injured. He
He's just
can't
doing the
think.
basics, but they know you don't want to do
Yeah,
the degree of basics that it requires to build like that and get all the
it makes you feel like you got a buddy too.
It
It's like if
does.
you're playing it solo, it's like okay, I always have a friend with me.
Yeah.
it's Kelvin the entire time.
Yeah.
And it
there's the
helps
other
you be a
girl.
bit of a manager. Like like you got to keep him busy all the time.
Right.
Like that's part of like you got to do your work, but also like, does he need to be getting food or does he need to be getting logs
Yeah.
or sticks?
Yeah.
Put 'em
it's
to work.
Awesome. Only one episode's. When do they drop?
They're coming out on Fridays.
Fridays. That's the Friday.
Well, yeah,
jam.
we had the first. As of recording, we're recording right now. We've only had one episode come out.
Right.
So this will be tomorrow. If you're listening to this when it came out, will be the third episode.
Yes, should be. So yeah, they'll be coming out every Friday for a little while.
Nice. I don't mind like just getting wood.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of.
We have 2 Kelvins in our series.
We do. And I talk, unfortunately, for you guys. But you don't have to go through those notes. Those notes annoy me. I don't talk to him enough to be used to that yet. I still kind of
Right.
stumble through it,
Yeah.
even though it's pretty simple.
It's just kind of right, left, up, and down.
I know, and I think I do the opposite of what I want to do each time for some reason. But it is.
And it changes depending on where you are. Like if you're not near something that holds logs, or you're not near a river, like you can't say get fish. I think if you're
Right,
not,
yeah.
if you're not near
Yeah,
a body
if you're
of
not
water
near a
that has
source of fish, yeah, it's just not an option to tell Kelvin to get fish.
There you go. That's my excuse for confusing me. I always forget that we have those baskets catching fish too. I need to remember that when we're in there today.
Yeah, those are handy.
Some good food.
Any more about the forest we wanted to hit on right now?
They did such a good job as far as the sequel. I think I love the. Well, we've only seen a little bit of it, but the changing seasons too. Like
Yeah.
that's something that I appreciate when it's put into an open world game. Of
Yeah.
like, hey, yeah, this biome will change. Winter will get here eventually. It will be harder to find certain foods and berries, or you can only find this berries during this season.
It's
Well,
like-
stuff like that. I think that's
great.
neat.
It's like every season of Alone.
Yeah,
Right.
The,
They always-
cannibals too are they're fun. The way they kind of hunt you sometimes, or they're afraid, but then they'll attack,
Yeah.
or they'll mourn.
And what are the
They're,
other things? There's the cannibals and the what? I guess the
Kind of mutants, I guess. Whatever you call them. They're more in the caves. Like the cannibals are up top. Like
Right.
you said, that's the top game. It's like, okay, you got to deal with all the cannibals running around the world.
Isn't there 2 elements against each other up top at time? Like
It's
to
the
a-
mutants and the cannibals.
That is the mutants. So they are to a degree up top.
And what do they? They'll mourn the death that you kill one of their buddies.
If you get attacked by a bunch of them, or you attack their camp, and one's alive and one's dead, sometimes they'll like cry over the other one.
oh, I don't
Make
think
you
I've seen
feel
that.
bad.
Yeah.
Yep.
It'd be nice to see one of them cry.
And you're like, well, y'all attack me, so
Yeah, you deserve it.
I mean, since first episode came out, yeah, they were picking on me pretty quick.
Just love the stuff you can do. Like, yeah, you can chop the head off one and then just like show it.
Yeah.
hold it up.
Yeah.
It's like, ah.
I wonder if they will make a third. I'm guessing they will.
Yeah, they probably will. It's yeah, I mean, why not?
Yeah. The stepsons.
So we weren't in the plane when you crashed because I watched the beginning. Who was in the plane with you?
We were all
besides
in
Kelvin?
helicopters.
I know, but there were a couple of helicopters. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, I
so
don't know.
I mean, the way we kind of played it is you and I were in the same place. Other, you weren't speaking your character.
Gotcha.
So after the crash, it was like, yes, you were there with Kelvin.
And so it's like Dora and I were in a different.
I guess so.
helicopter.
Yeah. Because I didn't see that until I watched the episode, and I'm like, oh, where are we?
Yep. You
So
crashed
now I know.
up in the snowy region.
Yeah. Because there's little camps set up everywhere.
Yeah.
So all these other survivors or used to be survivors.
But I recommend it. It's a great game.
Yeah, get you a couple friends or not. You got Kelvin.
Yeah, it's a good game solo. You know what? It actually has a strong community of people that will turn the cannibals off and just play
build.
it as a chill building survival game.
Yeah.
Because that world does change. The seasons come. If you like crank up the difficulty as far as like your food and water,
Yeah.
and just play it that way.
Because sometimes the cannibals attack a lot,
They
But-
do sometimes too much.
but there's a lot of good traps you can build. So
I feel like I haven't seen that many myself. I mean, like I've
Cannibals?
seen enough cannibals, but not being attacked a lot.
Yeah.
Attacking you, you mean?
Not being attacked a lot. Not me. Yes, me
Yeah.
not being attacked.
Like
a
the camp that we have?
lot. Yeah.
Yeah, we're so much further than what you guys have seen already.
Oh yeah, big time. We've been recording this for a minute.
Yeah. Which is nice. I'm excited to get in today. The forest. Sons of the
Sons of the
Forest.
Forest.
The sons of.
The sisters and cousins of the forest are next.
Yeah. I was going to bring up something 7 days related. So when this comes out, next Wednesday's 7 days episode, one of my favorite scenes I've cut just ever on this channel.
Right.
Easily, but also breaks kind of rules with us. Neebs and I have a little squabble, if you will, over where he's living.
Oh, yeah.
And
Okay. No
that
need to
scene.
talk-
So here's the thing.
Oh.
It's almost 7 minutes long,
right?
and I love it.
And it holds your attention for 7 minutes.
his
I
attention.
think it absolutely does.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was a really fun. It was kind of a nice little challenge because I was close to. It'll be a longer episode, right? 25-ish
Yeah.
or something like that. But getting to that spot, it's a fun episode.
Is that the
man.
one I was not here for?
You were here?
Okay, I was.
You were
here.
part of that whole thing.
Oh, okay,
too.
okay, it's that one. All right.
Yeah.
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, I
then.
think
yeah,
you
that
guys
one
will
does
enjoy
get
it.
off the rails quite a bit.
Yes, it does.
It did, and it just kept going. It was so stupid. But yeah,
I
what a
love
great-
it, and I don't know if I'm going to be on the right side of history or not. But the comments will definitely
Yeah.
pick sides.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
yeah. So that was a joy. And when I looked at how long it was, I was like, oh shit, yeah, that's close to 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Because usually we try not to go over 2.5.
Yeah, we try to keep it short, snappy. Yeah. But but sometimes that's the thing. If you find something like that,
Yeah.
an argument or something like that goes on and it's entertaining,
Oh yeah,
fucking keep it.
it really turned into something.
Yeah. I love those moments where the audience can take sides,
Yeah.
because we definitely were against each other.
Oh yeah.
And even the last podcast, I feel like there could be sides on how we pronounce that word.
What was the word?
It was about psychopaths.
Oh, psychopathy.
Psychopathy.
Psychopathy. Oh, was it psychopathy?
I said that, and you guys are like, no,
No.
you're an idiot.
No, I didn't. I don't think I
Have
said
we
you're
checked?
an idiot. I said that sounds
And you're- and you-
crazy.
you
Did
all
we ever
said-
check?
You guys like, nope, it's psychopathy.
You
And I'm
said
like,
it doesn't.
okay.
It doesn't
I
sound
don't feel
right
like
to
I
say
was
psycho.
confident
I
one way
said
or
I
another.
don't like the way that sounds.
Neither do I.
And I also didn't like psychopathy.
I agree with you on both counts.
I got this. I got it.
So yeah, and
Well,
I.
it's late now.
Well, I mean, it's late.
really.
Well, what is it?
Psychopathy.
That is how you pronounce it.
Is Anthony here?
I'm gonna turn that up.
We all took psychopath test on the last podcast.
Yeah, there you go. It just sounded weird, and you said you didn't like either. I think we all agreed with you that like, yeah, they both sound wrong, but it can't be.
Psychopathy sounds dumb.
It
I don't know
does.
what
But
But I'm
side.
pretty sure that's
Psychopathy.
what y'all agree, and y'all
don't know if
convinced
I
me
did.
that was right.
Well,
Wow, we were wrong. Go figure.
the me that I am today and right now thinks it sounds dumb.
It does sound dumb.
It does.
Psychopathy. Who says that?
Who says psychopathy?
Yeah, really, both of them.
Both
suck.
of them sound dumb.
But none of us knew for sure.
No.
No,
And then
not one.
And then we went to dinner with Anthony, and Anthony's like, "Are y'all serious? No one? Y'all are saying psychopathy?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we don't know."
Yeah, absolutely.
And he said nothing. He
I
was
know.
sitting right in that room.
Yeah.
Just let it happen.
Yeah,
Just listening in, disappointed.
that's all good. I wonder how much of our audience listening, I mean, you know the people commenting, but how much of our audience actually knew how to pronounce it other way?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, it's like obviously the people who know are going to be very loud in the comments.
There was a lot of people in the comments, like full blown,
Just
typing it
raging.
out like phonetically. Here,
I mean,
say it.
phonetically, you could do it the other way too. It's psychopath with a Y at the end.
But the right
How do you
way.
pronounce psychopath? Psychopath?
psychopath. and
No,
then E.
well, I know. That's the point though. Psychopath? No,
Not
it's
a fan.
psychopath.
Not a fan of what we've done with this word.
Fine. Do you remember what it was like to unwrap your very first headset? Every headset that I've ever given myself was absolutely a present, no matter what time of year it was. But now I have the ultimate with the Turtle Beach Gen 3 Stealth 700 headset. And whether it's for the gamer in your life or for you to relive those holiday gaming marathons, Turtle Beach has the cheat code for the best gift of the year. And for a limited time only, our community gets 10% off their entire order when you use code Neebs at turtlebeach.com with promo code Neebs. They are super comfortable. I mean, I wear them with glasses, and normally I absolutely get, like, literally my ears and side of my head will hurt. Now, no more. And Stealth 700 has the industry's first ever cross-play dual wireless transmitter system. I don't understand how it works, but it works. So you can seamlessly switch between your console and PC with just a click of a button. And Turtle Beach doesn't just have amazing headsets. They have every gaming accessory you could ever want at prices that don't break the bank. So if you want to taste a slice of beautiful sounds going through your ear holes, or give the gift of someone else having that experience, you can go to turtlebeach.com, and for a limited time only, use code Neebs for 10% off your entire order. That's 10% off your order at turtlebeach.com with promo code Neebs. So don't delay. Get the perfect gift now for you or a loved one. And happy holidays from Turtle Beach.
Yeah.
Anyway, how was your Thanksgiving?
So good. Chill, and Cornish hens.
Okay.
My brother had, for the first time, a deep-fried turkey at my cousin's house. They had a big old spread, and they all agreed they're never having a regular turkey again.
Really? They did the deep fried, and like,
did the
this is
deep
what we're
fried.
doing from now on?
Apparently, they nailed it. They thought they overcooked it. Apparently, they did overcook it because they thought it was... Somehow, they got all the details right, but it was mixed up on how many pounds the freaking actual turkey was. So they left it in there like probably 5 or 8 minutes too long. But when they took it out, the outside was like extra brown, but the inside was perfect. And I still have never tried one.
My favorite meal over Thanksgiving was chicken and shrimp fajitas at a place called Gringo's outside of Houston.
Okay.
And the Cadillac margaritas.
What makes a Cadillac
That
margarita?
sounds like a big margarita.
That's just what they call it.
I bet in a Cadillac it's got Grand Marnier.
Maybe.
Was it big?
Um,
Say a Cadillac.
a good
I don't know.
size, yeah.
Like, I think Cadillac, that's a big
would
big car.
I don't think it's a higher end one.
No, it was like the happy hour special.
Oh, okay.
And
Got the job done, though,
Yeah.
nothing's worse to me, nothing in the world, than when they give you just a little round glass. It's what, 3 or 4 inches tall?
Mm-hmm.
It's just a little round glass. Like that shouldn't
It's
be
a waste of everybody's time.
Yeah. It should have a stem, and it should be a bit of a fish bowl up top.
Sure. You gotta
Yeah,
do
that's
it
the
right.
way to do it. You want a margarita, you want a nice big bowl of margarita.
That's how you do margaritas.
Yes.
I tell you what I hate too. I'm not a fan of the tahini. If anyone's gonna put the tahini shit on my drink, it's the red rim.
Around the
yeah,
rim.
yeah. It's I'm not
Nah.
a fan.
Suck it.
You like salt?
Oh yeah, give me the
Yeah,
salt.
I'm with you there.
Yeah.
Somehow I ended up with sugar on a. Listen, I was talking about the Cheesecake Factory, and wasn't that good at the one in Texas.
Yeah, dry chicken, just like the one
Rubbery.
in Costa Rica, right? Oh, okay, it was rubbery.
Yeah, no, Puerto Rico
Or
does it
Puerto
right.
Rico.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but yeah, and then a friend ordered my margarita, I think, and it came with sugar on the glass or something. Like, okay, I can overlook this.
Yeah, they goofed there, huh?
But yeah, not as good.
Mm-mm.
So wicked, not for me.
Mm-mm.
Topped the whole weekend off with the Wicked.
Well, I mean, it crushed it in the theaters.
No, if you love musicals, you're gonna love it.
Yeah,
Don't love them. Sometimes I'm okay with them.
right. And I heard your argument.
Yeah.
You don't want to spoil anything, though.
No, I thought a lot of the people in that world are unreasonable.
Irrational.
Yep.
Yeah, it really takes you out when like some characters are that extreme. Which
Yeah.
I get it. It's a fantasy fucking fairy tale or whatever.
Yeah.
That's setting the Wizard of Oz.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of excited to check out this Nosferatu.
I want to see that.
Yeah, I've
I'm
been
usually not into the vampire horror shit. But
been hearing some good things about it.
Who's in it?
Willem Dafoe.
Anthony Holt.
Oh,
Is it Anthony Holt?
I don't
No,
know
no,
him,
him.
but I know
You
Willem
know
Dafoe.
who it is from what was the Mad Max movie? But he was the spray paint his face kid.
Yeah.
But he's in.
in The
Oh yeah,
Great.
yeah,
In
yeah.
The Great?
The guy in the
In The
Great.
Great.
Yeah, and he was
that's
one of the X-Men.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he's
He is great.
yeah, he's the protagonist, and his woman, I guess, has an amazing performance. Willem Dafoe is like this psychopath guy, and then Bill Skarsgård, who did Pennywise, is Nosferatu. Apparently unrecognizable, but I guess they got the creepy and just the horror element on point, and it's beautiful.
I'm looking forward to seeing that. Odd time to release a vampire movie.
I know.
It's like,
but
hey,
why
kids,
the fuck
let's
not?
go see Nosferatu for Christmas.
They probably meant to be a few months earlier.
Come on to
maybe,
the theater.
maybe so.
No,
Yeah,
that guy-
it does feel like it. They just missed the mark. They're like, fuck, we got to push this movie
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. Now that Anthony Holt.
I think it's Anthony Holt.
Okay. Now, did you see? Crap. What was the other vampire movie he was in? He was.
I didn't see it with
It's a
Nick
comedy,
Cage.
right?
He was. It was named after the sidekick, wasn't it?
With Nick Cage.
Yeah. Who's
Renfield?
Renfield.
Yeah, Renfield. I didn't
You
see
didn't
it.
see it.
I didn't. I
Anyone?
didn't. see
No,
it,
was it
Great.
You thought it was great?
Great movie.
Okay.
Funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said he was one of the what? Did you say the Fantastic
X-Men.
X-Men?
Was he Beast?
Mm-hmm.
Played
Oh,
Beast
yeah.
in the X-Men movies.
Oh, I didn't know.
God, it's like before I gave a shit about him. You know, the great
Yeah.
put him on the
Yeah.
map for
He's
me.
so good in that.
God,
Have you
he's
seen it,
funny.
Simon?
Which
The Great.
Oh, the Great I had.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Great I saw. I was
God.
watching. Might have even watched it before him or around the same
Yeah.
time. Fantastic.
He every scene. He's so funny.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
There's only 2 seasons of that, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Huzzah.
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 And
watch it
listen, I started just
good
because
show.
we're talking about watching stuff. Like I started to watch Silo.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
What do you think?
I want to watch the 3rd episode
It's fucking.
now. Can I leave?
Oh my God. Did you finish
Fired
the
up
first
now. I
season?
wanna watch it.
No, I watched the first
Oh, the
2
third.
episodes, and I
Oh,
only
dude.
wanted to watch one. And then
Oh.
I'm like, I'll watch the other one, and then the
good.
3rd one, I said, no, fucking go to bed.
Quality ass.
Go to sleep.
Third episode's great.
It's interesting. That's
Yeah.
what it is. It's on Apple TV.
Yeah, it's Rebecca Ferguson, who was the mom in Dune movies.
Okay.
She's awesome. Other than that, like Timothy Robbins.
Yeah. Timothy
What is it-
Robbins.
what is it
the
about?
one-
It's think like Fallout. It's
Okay.
post-apocalyptic, a giant underground silo, huge, 10,000 people in it.
Is it only
alright.
10,000?
I guess 10,000.
Okay.
It's like
It's
a
like 70
civilization living
floors.
inside of an old missile silo.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Okay.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of all you
Do they
need. But
go
it
outside?
turns almost into like a crime drama.
It's interesting because it's 140 years. They're all there, and the people who are there are kind of run by, I guess, a quote unquote government, but nobody really knows the history of really what happened.
yeah.
So, there.
Do they
Yeah.
go outside
All right.
sometimes?
No.
Never.
Oh, well.
Well, okay.
Well, anyway.
Okay.
We don't
I
wanna
mean-
give
I want
up
to see.
any.
I'm
yeah,
intrigued.
yeah.
I'm
Sometimes.
intrigued. I like that setting. That's
Yeah.
a fun
Yeah.
setting.
But
And good acting,
the
for
sets,
sure.
apparently there were like 70 sets. They're huge. I mean, they obviously do a lot of green screen stuff, but like some amazing fucking sets. Like it feels like a quality feature film setting.
Yeah,
It looks great.
interesting.
I saw a casting
Intriguing.
thing for the Fallout season 2. Macaulay Culkin
Yeah.
apparently going to be playing a role.
The
Sweet.
lesser actor.
For him.
Kieran's like seems to be the good actor of the two, in my opinion. Macaulay always kind of sucks ass.
I hope they do something fun though, where it's like, what characters is he going to play? I hope it's a place where our characters have to go into a building and he's booby trapped the entire place.
Oh, yeah.
Like play that angle. Like let's have some fun.
That'd be fun. Yeah.
Like a post-apocalyptic Home Alone.
Yeah,
let's
sw-
go.
Oh,
swinging
dude.
with
Let's
a
go.
paint
Come on.
can from a rope, come on.
Yeah, the
While you
guy's
were
got
just saying that, I didn't even make the connection. That'd be perfect.
Right.
Yeah. But, like, how much stuff has he done? I don't think I've ever seen him act in anything.
Some
else but
American
dull.
Horror Story once.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's been on like
haven't
Red Letter
seen it.
Media's
Wasn't he
stuff,
in
but that's not
Uncle
acting.
Buck?
Well, he was a kid, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you
So
saying
that
as
was
an
before
adult.
he
He was
even
a
did.
shitty acting kid.
Well,
He was a kid actor.
I thought he was out.
Yeah, but
he was
these
good.
days, kid actors are just so much better.
Not always.
Not always, but
Just depends. Like Haley
mostly.
Joel Osment was a good kid actor.
That was one of the first really good kid actors.
And a good actor. I've seen him act in good stuff.
Yeah,
At least
he's fine.
Silicon Valley is probably the only thing I've seen him in consistently as a recurring role.
Mm-hmm.
But he was doing good.
Then
And
you
he
get
was-
like Dakota Fanning when she hit the scene. And
she's very good now, right?
yeah, she's still great too. Obviously, her sister's in The Great. Elle.
Was Haley Joel Osment in The Boys?
Sixth
For a minute.
Sense was the big one.
I think he was in. Yeah, but he was in The Boys as
As an
I think
adult.
as a bit part, maybe in one episode, wouldn't he?
Oh yeah, I think so.
And in Silicon, whatever the fuck Valley, the comedy on HBO, he was a recurring role in that, and he was very good in that.
And he was in the romantic comedy Tusk.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Was he?
Didn't he do J.D. Vance on SNL?
Did he?
I think I want to say I mean I don't watch SNL. I feel like
Uh-huh.
I just saw that in my news feed.
I
I'm
could
like,
see
Haley,
that. That
Haley
would-
Joel
See the
Osment
resemblance,
does,
yeah.
does a J.D. Vance. I was like,
That'd
oh,
be
okay,
good.
yeah, that's perfect.
I don't know.
So, moving on.
Moving on.
I had an experience the other day. I don't know. I don't usually embarrass myself too much.
According to you.
Well, if I recognize it, you know
Yeah.
it's bad.
Right.
No, it was just this dumb little 1-2 hit of doing something stupid. I was at the gym, and you kind of go. They got places that got paper towels and spray and kind of clean equipment off. So I was using a mat on the ground, do sit-ups and stretch and whatever. So I go over and like get some paper and spray it so I can wipe this mat down. But when I'm getting the paper and the spray, some lady starts talking to me, and it was someone that, usually my wife talks too. And I don't really know this lady, but I'm like, hey, how's it going? Good to see you here. Have a good day. Whatever. Anyway, it threw me off. So when I went back to my mat, I start cleaning it with my paper towel. And this girl goes, I think that's my mat. And I'm like, I look at her, I'm like, yep, sure is. The one I'm supposed to clean's over there. So sorry, it's extra clean now. And then so I'm already kind of embarrassed. And then I go to grab my phone laying there by the mat. And she's like, that's my phone. I'm like, oh, God.
What is wrong with you today?
I know.
And that embarrassed you?
It's just so, no, I can see why this is a regular thing for you. But
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
for me, it's new.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel bad for you.
I know. I was like, jeez.
I wish more
Slipping.
upon you. Yeah. 'Cause that's just normal human shit, isn't it?
It is. It's like, oops,
Yeah.
wiped down somebody's mat wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, your phone.
Yeah.
The 1-2 is what I was
I
like,
guess
all right.
so.
I was like, all right, I need someone to help me out of here now.
And you couldn't tell her that she was wrong. That's what you used to doing.
Well, I'm usually not wrong.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
You know when I'm wrong, I tell you.
I know that you say
I just
that.
don't do it enough.
I just know you say that.
Okay.
I feel like I've just like evolved to like anything embarrassing. I just find as
Funny.
funny as anyone else.
It was funny. That's why
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you now because
Right.
I think
Yeah.
it's funny.
Last night I saw Bobby for a bit, our boy Bobby, and just played a couple games of darts, and he wanted me to have my car come to me because it was parked up the road from outside in front of the bar, right? So it's like there was some empty spots, and it wasn't in the parking deck, so it was like, just a half a block up. Could see it. I was like, okay, Bobby, fine. Pull out the phone.
Call your car.
Yeah, put on summon. He was trying to show someone, like, I don't know, whatever. And my car stopped in the middle of the road. Just stopped. And it wouldn't let me get back on it and said that my tires didn't have enough air in them.
Oh, God.
I guess. So that was just enough for
So
it to stop.
it's better just to
why'd you
stay.
start?
Right.
Why'd you even start? Because it's just sitting there at an angle right in the middle of the road.
God.
Not embarrassing. I thought it was quite funny.
Yeah. Now, did you had to get in the car?
Oh, yeah. I ran to it pretty quick because it was just sitting there.
Uh,
Yeah.
that kind of scares me a little bit.
Yeah.
Like to think of, okay, my car is going to be in the road now.
Yeah.
What kind of traffic's going to be there? Ambulance shows up,
Yeah.
trying to get around it.
Yeah, it was pretty dead out, so that's the only reason I did.
Hey, yeah, Wednesday night downtown, especially as cold as it's been.
Oh yeah.
Nobody's out there.
Nobody. Anthony.
Oh, Anthony, the one who knew how to pronounce
Anthony, don't say it. Don't
say
All right.
Say it.
Psychopathy.
That's it.
That's what we just, yeah.
All right.
Yay.
Hey, he came in with a bag. If you come in with a bag and we'll record the podcast, we have to inspect the bag.
What's in the bag?
Pull it out first. Dora. Go ahead.
Yep.
First item of the bag.
We got caramel rice cakes.
Hey,
I like rice
cakes.
cakes.
Healthy
Right.
snacks. Healthy snacks. And we got David's pumpkin seeds, all natural.
Pumpkin seeds.
Sunflower, you know.
Yay.
Pumpkin seeds.
Never had a pumpkin seed like that.
Poppy
Oh,
wants
we got
some.
dipping sticks, sliced apples, and peanut butter.
Hey, that's good shit.
Dipping
Yum, yum.
sticks.
Dude, I ate that. Hell yeah.
Oh boy, and this one, guys, electrolyte.
A
Get
drink.
lit with electrolyte.
AF.
It's got
Premium.
electrolytes in it. It's what plants crave.
Strawberry kiwi flavor.
Nice reference.
One more thing. Two more
Two
things.
more things. Ooh, we've got small spaces for breeze, ginger water lilies.
Little things
Something
you put around your
stinky.
house. They smell nice.
Smell
Oh,
really
make
nice.
it
I
smell
want one in
good.
my corner.
He wears one on his belt.
Yay. Fresh.
That'd be something.
Yep.
And then Dunkin' Iced Coffee Original.
Hey.
Caffeine's great.
There's your bag back.
All
Thanks
right,
for sharing.
Thank you, everybody.
That was fun.
Is that from Food Line?
It is, yes.
All right.
Shop at your local food line.
Food
you
line
go.
sucks for the most
But
part.
they're cheap.
Are they?
Yeah, cheaper.
Okay. I didn't.
Yeah,
I never
cheaper than
realized.
most other
Yeah,
places.
if
never
you go
noticed.
to like Publix or Lowe's, there's probably some difference in prices.
I got
anyone-
my. Oh, go ahead.
Does anyone shop at Aldi?
That's
No.
what I was
I
just
have.
bringing up.
Okay.
I got my Cornish hens from Aldi right before Thanksgiving. 4 Cornish hens. They were about $5 a piece, and they were pretty plump. I mean, like essentially Cornish hens, like when you get a rotisserie chicken. It's about that size. You know what I mean?
perfect for 2 people.
Yeah, and they were maybe a little bit smaller than your average rotisserie you get, but yeah, Aldi. It was first time I'd been in one.
I need to go check their toilet paper and paper towel prices.
Yeah,
Man, what is it with all these famous people are all selling toilet paper? It's like, you know what? Like, have you guys seen advertisements
We're
for
going
this?
to buy
No.
it. We don't need a celebrity to tell
No,
us.
well, I mean, I'm talking about the toilet paper that's like all natural because there's like, I guess, forever chemicals in a lot of the toilet papers that are out there that are giving people cancer. So I've
What?
seen like several different celebrities. They all do the ads. One of them was Alicia Silverstone. One of them was, I think the
Super
other one
relevant.
was like, well, whichever. The other one was like, yeah, Bruce
Sally's-
Willis's daughter.
yeah.
So she's not even rumor.
Okay.
You know, she's not. But anyway, they're all sitting on a toilet while they do the ad.
Really?
And rumor Willis, I didn't know who she was until she told me,
Is
was
she real?
breastfeeding her baby while sitting on the toilet,
why?
Wow.
while telling you about the cancer-causing shit that's in your toilet paper, and you should buy this toilet paper instead of that toilet paper.
I want to add sound design to that commercial.
Yeah, that's not a
Just
bad
them
idea.
Dropping
Plops.
plops.
But apparently, a lot of the companies that make toilet paper will bleach the shit and they use other chemicals to clean the cotton and the fibers before they make the toilet paper.
I
And
gotta
those-
buy Alicia Silverstone's toilet paper like tomorrow.
Yeah, you do.
Or it's just them finding people who are, you know, semi or whatever celebrities advertising for this company. But anyway,
And are they doing it for
apparently it's a
money or are they
thing.
doing it because they believe in the cause?
I mean, I've been convinced that it's true, but I don't really know. So I'll search it while you guys talk about other shit to see if there's really forever chemicals.
This
in
is
most-
all I want to talk about now.
Okay, go on.
So are you guys? I mean, we have good toilet paper here at the office. We
Yeah,
don't
we get the
fuck
good
around
stuff.
with it. The good stuff.
Yeah, we want something soft on our ass.
Even
And
the
I-
good stuff.
I
might
feel
be
like a
bad.
toilet paper elitist when it comes to that. Like I prefer that. My
Yeah.
girl, not so much. She likes the cheap one ply shit.
Oh, she likes
My
the
dad likes
sandpaper.
that.
What a weird. I mean, I'm not here to judge.
What's her argument for it?
I don't remember because I just think it's ridiculous.
I just
Is,
don't
is
think
it cheapness wise?
Yeah, is it a cost thing?
Maybe, but man,
Or do
I
you
don't
like
like
the texture of sandpaper?
it.
It can be soft, but I
It's-
don't like
It's
single
not
ply.
sandpaper. It's just the amount.
It's almost like it doesn't grab anything.
Yep.
You want a quicker picker up.
Yep.
You end up. I see. I make the double ply, or if there's even triple ply, whatever one that I get, I end up doubling and tripling that. Meaning, like you fold it over.
Yeah, you fold it in on
So
itself.
when you do get the single, all you're doing probably is just folding it over 3 or 4 more times because that single one isn't doing anything except for getting your fingers full of shit because it's soaked through.
Yeah, it's thin.
Yeah, and you need more, and you want to get a double wipe out of one grab. You know.
Man, I thought about wiping ass because I was with my family at Thanksgiving and we were watching the Macy's Day Parade, and the girl from Wicked was like, I guess, talking to the people in the parade, and she has these nails that are just so long, and the entire time I'm thinking, how does she wipe her ass?
It's I've never understood it.
The long nail
I've
thing.
known a few people that
Super
have them,
long.
Oh, yeah.
and they love it, and I don't think it looks good,
It doesn't seem practical.
and I can't imagine going through my day to day
No.
with something like that. And they're always like struggling with stuff.
Oh, for sure.
Right. It's
And
like-
you need your fingers for a lot of things.
yeah, like everything almost.
I mean, if it makes you happy, go for it. But
And I've heard this many times, and I am on the side of this. Is dudes don't be caring.
no,
Guys don't give a shit.
no.
Oh, about what your nails look like? Yeah,
Right.
we don't give a fuck.
I
So
don't
it
care.
is for them, and that's
Yes.
fine. Do you? But we don't care.
No, it's ladies wanting to look pretty.
To other ladies.
Yes.
or themselves. I
Or
guess.
Themselves, I guess. Yeah, I mean, and that's fine. But just to reiterate, we don't care.
No, we're not looking at your nails.
We're not. But it is also smart to compliment them.
Every now and then, it's good to look. My wife doesn't care about her nails.
Yeah.
She loves digging in the dirt and messing with plants.
Yeah.
And she trims them and keeps them clean. But
Imagine if she had the long nails and still
Couldn't
loved
do
doing it.
yeah,
Oh, Lord.
And on that tip, just to keep things cool at home with you guys, if your lady, if you know she's got a hair appointment that day, go ahead and set yourself a reminder to compliment her hair after.
it's a good idea just to say that every week or two.
It is.
Your hair looks nice
Look
today.
at
It really is. Just go ahead.
Did you do something different? Not really, but I kind of did. I thought I noticed something.
Yeah, points. You getting some points?
Well, lucky for us, Continental, which is the brand that we have, states that they do not use PFAs in their toilet paper products, but I would say many toilet papers contain forever chemicals, also known as PFAs, caused or can cause cancer.
Yeah. So guess how much you saw me bring in me and Abstra the
Oh
paper
yeah,
towels, and
yeah.
we buy for hopefully several months out.
Yep.
Which was just one big pack of toilet paper and 2 big packs of
Paper towels.
paper towels. You know how much that was?
How many were in the toilet paper and how many were in the...
Maybe because we still had some toilet paper in there. I think it was like a
Let's-
12-pack of toilet paper.
This sounds fun too. We're doing some fun stuff today.
Yeah.
1 second.
All right, go look at the numbers, Dralis. Yeah. How great was that Anthony bag thing? It was a fun
Fantastic.
segment.
We're just trying to top it off, and we're failing miserably with this.
We'll never top that.
we won't.
Nope, that's where the
The Bounty quicker picker upper packs are
You got 2 of them?
10 packs.
10 packs.
20.
2 10 packs.
30 triples they call
Oh,
Okay.
that doesn't mean anything, but okay.
So 2 10 packs of
them.
paper towels
And then
in the toilet paper.
and that's 30 megas.
There's 30 in there?
Says 30.
Yeah, that
wow.
cost $70 and $74.32.
That's close. It was almost 90. It was 80 something.
Damn it, I was going to guess 80 something, and I went down at the
Yeah.
end.
I told Abstra, I was like, I need to get in the toilet paper and paper towel business.
yeah. We need to do like Alicia Silverstone and jump in that shit.
Because there's not,
We need to start hawking toilet paper.
like, look what goes into that. It's mainly wood, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's the pulp, but it's the problem on how you treat the pulp.
Still, that's got to be a good margin. I mean, it hardly weighs anything.
It does, but they're not using like the shitty stuff to clean it. So that's like the non-cancer shit. So that's why it's expensive.
I think there's a good margin. It's got to be.
Neebs Gaming toilet paper.
Ooh.
It does take up a lot of shelf space, even though it is light.
It's true.
It's a lot of space. So,
True. Can the brand of our toilet paper be called Plop?
Plop would be great.
Plop.
oh, that would be
Plop
nice.
brand toilet paper.
Yeah.
It's a better name than Smear.
Smear is not good. Doesn't leave a good image.
As long as we're riffing.
Let's rule that one out. Let's start off with all the really bad ones. Like mess. What a
Yeah.
mess. That one no good.
Nothing.
Stain.
Smear.
This could be a fun animated
Ooh,
just
it'll
the
be a
discussion of what we're going to call our toilet
prank
paper.
toilet paper. How about this? It's something in and it looks like normal toilet paper, but when it touches water, it emits like a blood red.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That'd be really fun.
Oh, that'd be you look down, got a bloody
You
bowl.
go to flush, and then they call the doctor immediately.
Oh God.
Oh, laps for hours.
So
It's just a prank, bro.
I ran across a prank card advert that I thought was fun. And, you know, you see so it's a greeting card. It says whatever it is, happy birthday, this particular thing. The cover of it was it was a cat. So it was like a little cartoon cat surrounded by like stars and glitter kind of a thing, like on the cover. You open it up, meow, 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 meow. So it just keeps on going meow, meow, meow.
Okay.
And the gag is it doesn't stop,
When you close it,
right?
So
keeps
it
going?
just
It keeps going. And I think the hope is, so you want to get in there and get to that device, right? So what have you done in the past? You rip that thing open and you kind of get to it and you break it or do whatever. When you rip it open, a whole bunch of glitter goes out.
Oh, yeah, that's good forethought.
Terrible.
It's great. It's a prank card. It's fucking like, it made me go like, that's perfect.
yeah,
That's nice.
and it
Yeah.
sprays stinky juice.
That would be, if it smelled like cat shit too on top of it, it'd be perfect. But
Mark
so-
Rober's watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fake. I don't know what it was, but yeah, if you look up fake cards with whatever I just described, you'll find them.
Oh man.
Tell them Neebs Gaming sent you.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's good.
I was listening to an interview with Bill Hader.
Yeah.
He's talking about this prank, and it made me think of you, Neebs,
Okay.
because it was such a horrible prank. And I said, damn it, I love him so much, but he's like Neebs.
Most of my pranks aren't that horrible.
he was talking about this time where him and his couple of buddies were doing something where they were waiting for something to film or doing something. This was, I think, before he got famous, and one of his buddies had like a Rambo knife and was fucking like coming up to a tree and like knocking it up against a tree and playing with a Rambo knife against the tree. And this one guy would come over and say, "Hey, what are you doing with that? Come on, stop fucking around with the knife, doing whatever." And then the guy walks away that said, "Stop doing this." It must have been on a movie, because then the prop guy comes over to the guy who had the knife and says, "I got a knife that looks exactly like that, but it retracts. It's rubber."
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, "Oh, that's perfect. Give it to me." So then Bill Hader's watching his buddy like they're a part of this little gag. He's not the one with the knife. So then they got to wait for this guy to like naturally come back. And it took him like 30 minutes for the guy to finally come back. And the guy comes over and says, "Come on now, stop doing it." And the guy just turns to the guy who told him to stop and just lunges and stabs him right in the chest.
Oh, God.
And the guy just screams, "Why?" Right? And they could not stop laughing
Oh, my God.
because the last words that this guy ever would have had was, "Why?" And I'm going like, that would have made me probably get the real knife and want to stab you guys.
Yeah.
I never would have found that funny. I never would have been able to have been a part of it, but you would have probably
So I've done a
liked
joke
it.
similar to this.
Of course you
Not
did.
to that degree.
All right.
But in high school, I had a job kind of doing landscaping for this family that had a lot of land. So me and this other guy, a lot of times they would just have us in their house to, get something to eat or have a drink, get some water, whatever. So we would come in, me and this other guy about the same age, and we kept up all the grounds. So we always had gloves on and whatever. So I thought it'd be funny, and we're always picking with each other because we're teenagers. Whatever, pushing each other, slapping, cutting up, being kids. So I thought it'd be funny to take my gloves and pull one of my fingers in where my finger wasn't actually in there and put a stick in there instead. So we're doing that, and the mother of the house, and we're play fighting. He grabs my finger, just snaps it, and it's so loud. And then I react like I just broke my finger, and she freaked out for a minute.
Yeah.
And then I pulled the stick out. I'm like, "Hey, just kidding."
It's a stick.
How long was it really? A minute? A minute's a long time.
It probably 30 seconds or something.
Okay.
It wasn't a minute, but enough to get her reaction.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how good your performance was.
Well, judging by the way she reacted, pretty
She
good.
bought it.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it didn't have to be that good because I'm sure
The snap, just the sound of that snap did it.
that's good stuff.
I did see one thing. It's not a prank being on anyone. Like, well, it's prankish. Somebody was, and it was probably just like this meme that's been shared a million times, but I respected it. It showed this. It looked like a finger was severed, and it was like, I think it was found on the Appalachian Trail.
Okay.
And then come to pick it up, and it was just like a really long, skinny rock that had been painted to look like a finger.
Oh,
yeah.
That's a fun little
Yeah.
thing to go, "Oh my God."
Pranks.
They're the best.
We should do more.
Not on me.
Yeah. I appreciate a good prank, but yeah, sometimes when you're the guy getting pranked, you might have mixed feelings.
It depends on the prank.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think last time I was in Key West, there was a guy dressed as a pirate just hiding in the bushes, but he was dressed as a bush, and he could just like pop out with, all of a sudden there was a pirate there. And
Yeah.
he would just like collapse in on himself and look like a bush.
Why?
I don't know.
Just
it was funny.
to scare people,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Just to scare people. So he did it to me, and it was like, "Oh, okay, hey, that was pretty fun." And then I think I got an ice cream, and I sat there and watched him for a good 20 minutes, just scaring people as
And
they go
that
by.
was fun?
It was super fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
I enjoyed seeing different people's reactions. I was
It
like, I'm
makes
getting
me
a live prank show.
Think of people like at on what's the beach and just where performers. He feels like just like a random kind of street performer. If he's like,
Well, I mean, yeah, probably Key West has the end of Duval Street. There's Mallory Square.
Okay.
So I think it was related to that. Like we were super close to Mallory
Yeah.
Square. So he was just a dude as you entered Mallory Square. Was just
man,
hiding
what a
in the
life.
bushes.
What do you do?
Isn't there someone on the internet called?
What do you
That's
get
the
off
thing. He
on?
wasn't
What
getting
do you
paid or
ever kinks?
anything.
Yeah, I know. He's not getting
it
tipped
wasn't
after that
an
either.
attraction. There was no there's no hat to throw money in. It was just a guy dressed as a bush and a pirate.
I wonder
He's
if
a demon that gets fed on fear.
Guess
Yeah,
so.
maybe.
was there someone filming him, you think?
That's what I
Could
was.
have been, yeah.
Could be for you. Because isn't there a guy called Bushman that scares people? He's got like a
Maybe.
suit looks like a bush, and he'll just like go up against a bush
Maybe.
wall.
But
and
porn
I've
star,
never
too.
heard of Bushman. That could have been Bushman for all I know.
Well,
But if somebody was filming him, I didn't see the guy filming. So, but I mean, hell, that dude could have been hidden anywhere.
God, what a life.
I'm pranking people today for views and clicks.
Well, if he's Bushman makes sense. If he's doing that for fun,
For
that's
videos.
weird. I know if he's doing it for videos,
Yeah.
that's something. Okay, that makes sense. Some people really like to get scared too. I mean, people pay to get scared all the time. They go to the movies. They love to get scared.
Right.
Never been that guy.
I've always been fascinated by the people that decide to put on that silver makeup every morning.
Yeah, those people. If you ever watch one of those guys set up, it's a lot.
Every day.
Well, I mean, they're making money.
Yeah, I wonder.
Right.
I wonder to what degree.
I don't know, man.
I'm
The
pretty
street
curious.
performers make. I know in New Orleans when I used to live there, I was astounded by some of the numbers, and this was like literally, my God, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
What they would be pulling in on a show, and when I say a show, I mean you're talking about a 20-minute show, 15-minute break, reset in 20 minutes. In a day, a group of 4 people could make thousands of dollars.
It's got to be decent.
And this was
I mean,
a long time ago.
Even just thinking Key West and Mallory Square, there's a guy there that does this balancing act, and he's just like stacking shit on, and he's standing on top of it. He gets pretty high up there, and he's been there like the past 2 years I've been there.
Right.
And also those spots I know like are coveted. So
And-
it's one of those things.
Right.
It's like if you get that spot, it's like, no, that's the Catman spot.
I was
or
about
that's
to
the
say.
balancing guy spot.
The cat guy I was about to say. The
Cat
guy's-
guy, yeah.
he's
Cat
there.
guy is a staple in Key West.
Yep.
I guess he's still doing it, but yeah, just dude training fucking cats and trying to get them to do tricks in front of a bunch of cruise ship tourists.
And these people usually exist they're doing that in places that aren't cheap to live right
Oh,
there. So
yeah.
they have to do decent.
In most large cities, I mean, this stuff is kind of governed a little bit as far as like you have a permit, and yeah, because you know it could get ugly.
Oh,
if-
yeah.
if they just let people go in there and fight for spots.
Man, and you know what I hate, and I've run across it a couple times here in town, is when they rope these people in to these shows to be a part of the show, like they're going to jump over 6 people. You see that? I've seen that at least 2 or 3 times
I haven't.
downtown.
Here in town?
In town here, like Azalea Festival or something like that, they'll take off like a little intersection. They'll have 2 or 3 people talking,
Okay.
and then all of a sudden a circle of people will go around them, and then after 5 or 10 minutes of them doing shit, then they'll start pulling people in. Hey, you come here. You come here. I need help. Now you're all gonna sit here. I'm gonna jump over you, do a flip. I've seen this particular one a few times, and then by the end of it, now these poor people who are in it are stuck there for another 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And it's never very good either. It's all just like they've got a routine. It's like 1/10 of is as good as like anything I've ever seen in New Orleans or anything I've ever seen in
Yeah, it's
Key
just
West.
like basic ass street show
So
stuff.
basic. Where you,
Okay.
oh, good, you can jump and you can jump
Right.
and not hurt yourself and do a flip. And this is all mostly just talk and like they have a little boom box with them. And
Yeah. So your problem is how drawn out it is, and those poor people stuck there for the entire
yes,
thing.
and you almost feel like you're getting bullied into giving money. You should watch a show, put your shit down, and then say, if anyone wants to help support us, here you go.
Yeah, there it is.
Have a great day.
You know what would probably do well? You bust out the like the old school the cardboard, put a bunch of cardboard down.
Oh, they were breakdancing too, by the
That's
way.
what I'm
Go on.
saying.
Yep.
Just be a ray gun impersonator because you wouldn't have to learn how to break dance good. Just do that routine.
right.
And you'd probably do just fine because people get a good chuckle out of it. Throw you a buck or 2.
Just kind of follow the trends.
Yeah.
And do what's popular.
Just do the ray gun routine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just dress like
Get your
Ray Gun.
kangaroo on. And,
Well, that window's probably about closed.
yeah, it's pretty close. One of the Vikings, I don't know, it was several weeks back, maybe a month ago, after his touchdown. I forget who did it, but he did the ray gun routine in the end zone, and it was on point. He got on the ground and did that circle on the ground, and it was pretty good.
Great.
It was a
That's
good
great touchdown celebration.
He committed to it too. It's like he'd worked on it a little bit.
Oh,
He
that's funny.
couldn't wait to get that touchdown.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, it's good shit.
That was on his mind the whole time.
You know it.
I
like,
can't wait
Oh,
to bust out this.
I've got to get a
the
touchdown.
now is the
I have
time.
to.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
No, well, that's great. Just that commitment to learn.
Oh,
to-
yeah.
To learn a couple of fucking moves.
Yeah,
All right. Well,
Ray Gun.
listen, it's been a wonderful time talking with
it
you
has.
all.
It has.
And we hope you have a wonderful week and stay warm if you're in a cold place. This cold weather is blah humbug. It's shitty.
Right.
I I felt like Neebs, like 30 degrees. I was like, this is too cold.
It's cold.
Yeah.
It is.
people-
It's getting down to
people
the damn
stand
20s
up
this
for it,
weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
cold.
Stay warm, people.
Yeah.
Summer's coming.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Day by day.
Later, y'all.